Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well, especially after that powerful new moon lunar eclipse in Taurus this past Saturday from when I'm doing this reading. We're still in this energy, of course, as well as in Scorpio season now, as well as we are embarking into Samhain, Halloween, the Day of the Dead, and many other celebrations of the spiritual other side of living here on Earth. The darker side as well. Some call it the dark here in the northern hemisphere. Day is becoming darker. Day is shorter, basically. Anyway, without getting too deep into all of that, in honor of this energy where the veil is very thin between worlds, of the spiritual realms and the realms of the human beings just walking this planet, I am going to start your reading off with the wisdom of the House of Night oracle cards. Of course, I have the angels and the guides and the archangels, ascended masters, and the ancestors of the light all working with me here. So we are tapped into the same energies as always. But it is important to be mindful of what spirits you are working with, especially when the veils are very thin, because some of them can be tricksters. Some of them like to mimic some aspects of ourselves and can... None of them are harmful, but the human imagination and mind can certainly make them seem so. Anyway, let's begin, Virgo. What are the messages for Virgo, please? I feel like somebody needed to hear some of that. You may be experiencing contact. Even if it's just feeling a little tap, 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 and there's nobody there, or things moving, things changing. Oh, we have belonging as the first card out. House of Night. Conclusion. Seems as though, Virgo, a very large chapter or book of your life is coming to an end as you are... Things are making a lot more sense to you now. Your sense of belonging, you may have put so much of your time and energy and efforts into... trying to feel like you fit in or belong in your own home, in your family, in your community. But in doing so, you are losing aspects of your true self. This is the test, and the test, we're in Earth School, right? So we get quiz and pop quizzes and tests and final exams. You have been tested all along to see if you are going to hold true to yourself. And there were times where you may have really, which we all go through that, sold yourself so that you could feel like you belong, that you fit in. That is coming to conclusion, Virgo. See the end. The lights are on, and I actually see now what's been going on here. And I'm no longer going to put on a performance and act a certain way. So just so that certain people will accept me, because it doesn't work anyway. You're actually only fooling yourself. So overcoming that and realizing that, and that alone, congratulations, it says, success. Successfully ending a very long storyline. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck. And the moon is linked to emotions, the feminine energy, our intuition, our ability to connect to other dimensions and other worlds. And I feel like, Virgo, all along, you did pretty much know what was going on, but there was such a very strong aspect of you that did not want to let go of this need, this sense and this need to feel like you belong to a certain group. Could be your family, could be a group of people, or some kind of status quo for your own safety and security. But what was missing was love and your heart connection. And it also took a toll on your confidence. I feel like it kept you wishing for more, wishing for the truth, wishing for... and there's obedience below that. You knew where you fit in. Yet you also knew that where you belonged was not recognized or was not accepted by those that you were looking to be accepted by. So you were being obedient, falling in line. It's very clear and cut and dry here, Virgo. Let's see. Let's keep going here. I mean, they make Disney movies about this. But in real life, we do play these things out. I'm not laughing, Virgo. I'm congratulations for breaking free from this spell, this cycle. Because it is kind of also a spell of, the moon can also be of illusions. And it plays on our emotions. So maybe as a child, there was an aspect of you that never felt like it belonged in your family or in school or wherever it was, that really did cause some pain and trauma. And so you were trying to make up for it ever since, instead of recognizing who you really truly are, which is every piece and particle of the cosmos. The world is also speaking of coming to a closure, wrapping up a cycle, and really integrating all of the wisdom, all the lessons, all of the magic, all of the wonder, everything that you've experienced into your next chapter of life here. Growth, wisdom. Okay, you really wanted to come out. Prince of Swords, clarity. You're learning so much right now, Virgo. You're learning so much about yourself, the journey, and maybe a little bit more. You may have a little interest in the occult sciences, which just really means that it's not status quo, but it actually is, learning about energy, learning about mysticism. High Priestess, Justice below that, Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah. So you're just beginning to really tap into your own inner intuition and learning. Things are becoming much more like, that makes much more sense. And it really does. When you finally shed old versions of yourself that never really fit in the mold, and you're open and you're open to other areas of life, and suddenly the true essence of you, the universe always brings these things to us too, and you always go by how it feels, right? You're feeling really good about this change that is going on within you right now. We have Justice below the High Priestess. But the High Priestesses also can be hidden. You might have hidden it from yourself, or you kept it hidden from others. Your psychic senses, your spidey senses, your wisdom, your innate, primordial, ancient knowledge. Look at that. Now it's all coming out. And it feels so relieving. It feels good. You're feeling fulfilled suddenly. A sense of fulfillment. Even for what you had gone through. Things make much more sense when we break out of the mold. What else do we have for Virgo? This is beautiful. Sometimes we do really, it's just that fear that keeps us locked in old, antiquated ways and patterns. And I'm not going to be accepted. I'm not going to be loved. That's just not true. And if it is true with the people that you've been surrounding yourself with, well, there's no love there anyway. And it's really not meant to be in your life forever. They are teachers. We have justice again. You're really bringing your life back into balance now, Virgo. Maybe for the first time. It seems like you had a lot of different balls up in the air and you're really trying to put on some kind of circus act. Doing too much for too many people. Too much for yourself. Too much to keep up. And it's just like, eventually those balls are going to drop. At least one. Or more, or all of them. Which I feel like that's what's happened, or is what's happening. But truly, it's happening to bring you justice, bring you balance to your true essence. Your true essence is beginning to shine. You're shedding an old skin here. All these layers and versions of you. We do have more. We're multifaceted, multidimensional, multi-personality beings in these human meat suits here. We are spirit incarnated as a human being. Really, truly meant to be our true, authentic, unique self. Meaning, spirit. But instead we do all of these things to try to fit in with others, and we compete and compare, and it's like, it's exhausting. The Empress. 3 of Materials. Lovely. So Virgo, as you were getting clarity and you're learning new things, you're also getting it more in touch with your intuitive side, your receptive side. Really connecting to the cosmos. There's something new that is birthing within you. And I believe it has to do with other people, either new connections or soul tribe. These are connections that work with you. We build each other up instead of tearing each other down. We work with each other on the journey of awakening instead of trying to break each other apart and compete and compare against each other. You may have lost some people on your path. Some that were heartbreaking, others that were definitely, it was time. But know that there are so many other, like, again, we are all one, but we definitely incarnate here with other souls that we have done this before with. And so there's an essence. We already feel like, I know you, even if I've only known you for 5 minutes, I know you kind of energy. These are your soul family that is going to be coming into your life very soon, if not already. As you pursue this knowledge, this quest, you've become the seeker, which is a beautiful part of the journey. You're curious, this childlike wonder of like, what was this all about? Why did I have these experiences? And maybe you're learning more about astrology, your astrology chart, or about energy, whatever your passion is, whatever your intuition directs you to. That's going to open you up to much more. Congratulations. You couldn't get all these major arcana, Virgo. This is big. Temperance. Tempering. The devil. The aspects of you that really kept you chained to a darker version of you, played you like a puppet. This could be linked to addictions as well, or just perceptions, codependency, just patterns that keep you stuck in yucky feeling energy. Or you don't feel like you belong. Excuse me. Or you don't feel like you can speak your truth. You can express your truth. That's also coming to a balance here, tempering out those energies. Not to say that they're going to go away, but once you have an awareness and understanding, then it's a choice. It's not going to just take over you. 3 of inspiration at the bottom. So this is talking about, and we have Knight of Emotion and the Tower. You could be the catalyst for great change in your life, or there will be a catalyst for great change coming in your life very soon. It's just a matter of who and what and when that first domino is going to be tipped, and then suddenly it's a chain reaction. A chain reaction of unique, true, authentic expression, and no longer juggling, no longer playing some circus character, juggling all these different things, balls in the air, participating in playing a part, participating in performing for others, not really being true to yourself, expressing how you feel, your truth. So Virgo, I'm going to get one last message for you from Moonology. Wow, okay. In honor of this last full moon. This last full moon eclipse. All right, a little sore today. In Taurus. We'll get one last message from Moonology for you, Virgo. Whew. It's exciting. A lot of change here. If you're liking this video, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. It really does help with the algorithms. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all of you who do take the time to do that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. All right, Virgo, final message here. Or advice, or both. From the moon, Moonology. What is the last message for Virgo, please? Okay. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. North Node is our future direction, where our soul is leading us to. And it can be uncomfortable and because it's unfamiliar, but it does require you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, and you will be pleasantly surprised. Let me tell you. So we'll read it from the book for you. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you're headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the things that scare you, within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? And that's usually how it goes, Virgo. It's like the child who really wants to get on the ride and stands in line with the ticket with all the other, it's just like, it's exciting, and finally it's your turn to get on, and it's like, all the fear like just takes over, and you're not sure, I don't want to get on, but your friends are like, come on, it's fun, just do it, step out of your comfort zone, and you get on, and it's the most fun you've ever had, and you're like, why was I so afraid to do that? This is that energy, Virgo. So step out of your comfort zone. You're going to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? I hope that you found this message helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.